everybody, welcome back. It's your host Ryan again, here with a Co-op Club breaking news. Seems we didn't make it through the week without something dropping, and guess what it was? It was the other 3 clans for the Underhand of the Empire pack. So, before we jump in, just want to say hi, say how's everybody doing, and give you guys a heads up. We're going to be trying to make these videos as they drop the articles to just give our feedback on the article and to encapsulate a little bit of it with you. The TLDR of the article is essentially we get 3 more clans worth of cards. We find another neutral card in the 5 splash image they show, but just a reminder for everybody, we have our video schedule over on the side over here. Breaking news will come out as those release. I am looking for a second person to be doing the Roku Talk with next week, so hopefully we'll have that for you. I would really, feel disappointed if I put out 40 minutes of me just talking. But if you guys would rather me do that than put out nothing, please let me know in the comments down below. But we're going to go ahead and move on to the article itself today. And we're going to just jump on over. And we're going to start by taking a look. And the beautiful Underhand of the Empire. I love that cover art. So, we're going to move right on down here. With the Scorpion clan fostering the Emperor's child, that gives them a whole lot of power, and it feels like the way the fiction feels kind of written inside of this article, they really want to play up on that come Winter Court. So we're going to hopefully see someone other than Scorpion, no offense to you Scorpion players, win to throw a really interesting dynamic in there at the same time. Maybe the Emperor's child wants the favor of another clan, the Emperor is forcing them to work with the Scorpion. Something like that, I don't know, we'll find out later. But, I want to go ahead and draw your attention to the Sepun Truthseeker. He's the first new card I want to talk about, because the other 3 kind of get their own little sections. That one is only mentioned here. He's 2 cost, 2/2, core tier Imperial, so already pretty decent as far as stat line. Now we don't know the glory. If they're 2 glory, that could be really awesome for maybe an honor style deck. And it feels like this is for people that draw less cards. However, it is giving both players 2 cards. So I don't know how good it is. I feel like if I were to go to add that to, say, a Crane Imperial deck, maybe you're thinking the 2 cards will be more advantageous for you to get than your opponent, but still, I'm not a huge fan. A Crane Imperial deck is a build I am interested in working on. I have an idea for it. I nicknamed it the Law and Order deck. We'll be looking at that on a Monday episode coming up. But now we're going to, which, by the way, this character would be perfect in, this Crane character. But we're going to actually start today by talking about the Crab character. We have this incredibly powerful defensive card from Crab. Let's just start with the stats. 2 for a 1/1, 1 with Covert and Courtier. That by itself is strong. The stats are weak, I will grant you that, but Covert is just, they swing with a second person and it's obscene. Covert is one of the more powerful abilities in the game, period. And then they even have this reaction on top. After an opponent plays an event during a conflict in which this character is defending, until the end of the conflict, this character gets +1/+1, and it's unlimited. So it's when they play an Event. So it combos defensively very well with Watch Commander. Until the end of the conflict, I don't really like it very much. Other than I foresee this card being a 1 splash. That's an additional. I have covert for 2 this turn. That's pretty much the most it feels like this card is going to be, which is really unfortunate because I love the idea of a defensive deck. The problem is right now you just can't win with it. Crab need like a stronghold that says gain 1 honor for each ring in your claimed pool if you did not attack this turn. You know, something like that, where it's like all the rings you claimed while defending are just sitting there super, like, gaining you honor every turn, or making your opponent lose honor, or something. There needs to be some kind of... I know there's the unique character that gives the Void Ring, essentially, when you win a defensive conflict with her, and Stoic, not Stoic Magistrate, but the really angry Hida Mom character that's looking like Urg. I can't think of it. You know what? Let's not. We're on a tangent now, gang, but it's okay. No one cares. I just need that 1 card because it will drive me crazy unless I remember it. Because that's just the person I am. Sorry to everyone out there who doesn't actually know me very well. I believe it's Staunchita. Yeah, this one. Very interesting because if you have, I don't know. It triggers the ring as though you're the attacking player. Not sure. But overall in this card, 2 out of 5. I think 2 out of 5 is about where it's going to be. Maybe, honestly, 3 out of 5. Covert, I think, gives it a 3. We're going to move on to the Dragon Clan character now. Again, same thing. We're just going to start by discussing the stats, and then we'll talk about the ability. So a 3 for a 3/3. Very interesting that both of them have been stat same, but okay. In 0 glory, Bushi Duelist. Duelist doesn't really do anything right now, but being 3 cost makes them out of assassination range, which is extremely nice, and Bushi is always useful. So interrupt. When another character you control would be dishonored, instead dishonor this character. Then ready this character. So, I feel like this character should have Yojimbo on them as well. Or second, because they clearly seem like somebody's second. I think that this is a very good card. I think this is a 2 of in a lot of decks. When another character you control would be dishonored, instead dishonor this character. So it's very interesting because you could play the attachment that is Pride. So you could defend with a character, just like chump block a character, throw that on them. They dishonor off Pride, but then this character stands up in your home after fighting. I'm not saying that's the tech play, but that's like literally thinking about it for 40 seconds. That's just an idea that came to my mind. Another one is the mask that bounces back to hand. Every turn you're able to essentially... your second, you always have to re-honor this character. But you could bounce that back and forth from your hand every turn and honor. Or not honor, but dishonor and then ready. So, you do have that ability. So that's a 2-card combo that works pretty well. It's this and the mask. I think a 4 out of 5. I think very good. I think running this card is very strong. I don't think you'll be in a bad position ever flipping this card, honestly. 3 for 3/3 is normally a very good stat line. Finally, we get down to the Crane card. Doji Fumiki? Fumiki? I don't know. I'm terrible at pronouncing these names, everybody. You all know that. You can make fun of me down in the comments below. That'd be hilarious. Alright, so we have 2 for a 0-3. Finally offset stats, right? I'm joking with finally. But a little bit of more of what I expected. In 2 glory, again, what I expect. So a 2-5 while honored, you're Crane. You have to think you're going to be able to do that pretty easy. Courtier. Great keyword. So many abilities that work off Courtier. Action. During a conflict in which this character is participating, choose a dishonored participating character. Bow that character. That is amazing. She is essentially, until you use her ability, people are just going to start bowing off of for shame. Because they're like, well, I'm just going to get bowed anyway. Very, very strong. Ironically, if you get if you swing into a, what's it called, Feast or Famine, you're able to use her to dishonor yourself. Or not dishonor, but to bow yourself if you are dishonored. So, you know, amusing. You would never probably do that. Issue is you can assassinate her. So, a little worried that might happen storyline-wise. You're super low-cost, hun. But overall, I think a great card. I think very strong for Crane. I think is a very good addition to their arsenal, and is actually was a need for them. But we, you know, we could use her to do some fun stuff. So I'm going to do probably a 3 out of 5. You'll see her a lot. I'm actually going to bump that up to a 4. Other than really being assassinatable, she's great. Her ability and stats are perfect for her cost. I'm actually a huge fan. Not, like, really thinking about it, huge fan. So, that's the article. Next week is a brand new fiction, which we'll be going over. And on the 4th, we have the release of the pack. Are you set and psyched? I am. That means this pack is set for Worlds. So it's going to be super exciting. But why don't you guys let me know how you feel about it down in the comments below. And make sure you remember to subscribe. My name's Ryan Rockett. Think that's about all that we've got going for you. Want to make sure that I go through and remind everybody, Hurricane Florence hit the eastern seaboard this week and has been very devastating to certain areas. If you have the ability to help and or you feel that you want to donate a little bit of your green over to them, make sure that you head over to Red Cross. We're going to put a link down below. Other than that, my name's Ryan Rockett. I'm for the Co-op Club, and thanks for tuning in to this breaking news. You guys have a good one. Hey, thanks for checking out that video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you click that like button down below. If you want to stay up to date on all of our upcoming events, streams, and videos, make sure you click that subscribe button also. My name's Ryan, and I'm signing off for the Co-op Club. We'll see you guys next time.